This is why I personally believe that the original Naruto and Naruto Shippuden are both better in a lot of ways than Boruto. First of all is the character designs, but we all commonly agree and understand that the designs for the characters in Boruto are shit, so I'll just skip that one. Another reason Boruto is shit is because they keep trying to recycle ideas from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and Dragon Ball Z, and they keep doing it in really shitty ways. I think they've especially been trying too hard to copy Dragon Ball Z because they keep trying to have all these big earth-shattering battles in Boruto. And it just doesn't feel completely right to me because big earth-shattering battles was never the main appeal of Naruto. Many consider the original Naruto to be the best one out of all of them, and that one didn't have big earth-shattering battles, but plenty people still thought it was really good, myself included. One thing I think Boruto didn't do well with was how they handled the kid characters in the show. In the original Naruto, for me, part of the appeal was seeing how the kid characters would have to act so serious, tactically sound, and mature despite being children. I mean, of course they would act childish sometimes in like casual situations and stuff like that. And it would make sense because they were kids. But at the same time, you would find that they would act really serious and mature a lot of times because they were ninjas. And they would have to be that way as ninjas, despite being children. And that was one of the cool aspects of it to me. In Boruto, on the other hand, they don't act like ninjas at all. They just act like a bunch of children with too much power on their hands. They act spoiled. And most of the episodes, you don't even see them going on ninja missions. They're just like hanging around, eating fast food and doing all this random shit and slacking. And when they are showing fights, it's always stuff with like Boruto and Naruto and the Otsutsukis and all these things. I mean, yeah, the show is called Boruto, but Boruto sucks as a character. Like, that power he gets from the Otsutsuki, Momoshiki, this Jougan ability, like, most of the time now, you just see a lot of the characters getting all these new dojutsus and battling each other like that. Or if they're not overusing dojutsus, it's just like a bunch of taijutsu. And in that case, if they're using taijutsu and like the ninjutsu is getting absorbed and stuff, why not bring in Rock Lee? And that's another thing I'm getting to is that they keep neglecting the side characters like Rock Lee and all these other capable characters who could do so much. And how they keep overusing the dojutsus and bringing it back like this in Boruto, that I just can't respect it because for me personally at least, what made seeing dojutsus like the Renegon and the Mangekyo Sharingan in Naruto Shippuden special was that knowing that those dojutsus in particular were not dojutsus that you would see people getting every day like that. You know? Only once every like couple decades maybe you might see an Uchiha like unlock Mangekyo Sharingan or someone getting a Renegon or something. It's not something you see like happening every day in the world of Naruto. Or at least back then, that's how it was. Now in Boruto, you see a new dojutsu being unlocked almost every time there's something new with Boruto. And I think it really sucks. Because the Renegon was supposed to be something so rare, because the Mangekyo Sharingan was supposed to be something so rare, it felt more special to see how powerful it was because of that. One of the reasons I would like to see the more powerful dojutsus not show up as much is because in the original Naruto, they had the regular Sharingan and the Byakugan. And those weren't too overpowered, you know, the Byakugan, it would just see the chakra points and you could like attack those and stuff. And the regular Sharingan could just like copy jutsus and movements and stuff like that, right? And that wasn't too overpowered. But then they introduced Mangekyo Sharingan and Rinnegan, where it could do all these crazy earth-shattering things and all these insane, like unbelievable genjutsus and like all this crazy overpowered stuff. That's why it should be reserved as something that is rare. And originally, it was something that was supposed to be rare. That's why when Pain showed up, some consider him like a god because the only time someone with a Renegon showed up like that before was the Sage of Six Paths, and that was like decades and decades, maybe even over 100 years before Pain started like having the Renegon and doing all of that, you know? And the Mangekyo Sharingan is something that could only be unlocked from something extremely tragic, like someone dying who's really close to you, or you know, something really serious like that. And of course, that's not something that would happen every day for an Uchiha. So it was a rare thing, and that made it more special to see how overpowered it was. That's why in Boruto, it doesn't feel special anymore because all the Otsutsuki just keep getting introducing new dojutsus and more powerful ones. And Boruto, like, he just gets everything handed to him. You know, like, I hate it. I hate it a lot. The art in Boruto also looks shittier and less detailed than the original, too. And nothing in Boruto feels original either. They keep recycling ideas from other things. Like they tried to bring in android villains like in Dragon Ball. Then they tried to bring back something like the Akatsuki with the Shin Uchiha stuff. And the one time they have an original idea with the Otsutsuki stuff, it sucks balls and ends up being terribly executed. The show is just bad. On top of all that, the music in the original Naruto was way better than in Boruto. The music in the original Naruto and Naruto Shippuden had a more like mystical, impactful feel to it. And it made the show feel even more special than it already was.